Hello 10th standard students. Today we are going to learn grammar and the name of the topic is determiners. So what are determiners we are going to see in this topic? First of all we have to take definition of determiners. Determiners. Qualify. Nouns like adjective, do. So look here, actually determiners work is similar to the adjectives. What adjectives do in the sentence? They qualify the nouns. So the determiners, they also qualify the nouns. So let's see that which are the determiners. First of all, we are going to write the types of determiners. Number one, demonstrative determiners. So in this determiners we are going to see that which are those. They are this, that, these, and those. Look, these are demonstrative determiners. What are those? This, that, these, those. Okay. Then number two, possessive determiners. They are all the possessive pronouns like my, our, his, her, its, your, and their. So look, these two types we saw here. First one is demonstrative determiners, and they are these, that, these, those. Okay. Number two, possessive determiners, and they are my, our, his, her, its, your, and their. So another determinants we are going to see, they show the quantity. In fact, so let's see that which are those. This third type is, they have some, any, much, many, less, little, a little, the little. Few, a few, the few. Then each, every, either, neither, both, all, lots of, great deal of, etc. So look, they are determinants. I wrote them down on the blackboard. You can see them, that some, many, much, many, less, little, a little, the little, few, a few, the few, each, every, either, neither, both, all, lot of, lots of, great deal of, etc. Means these are determinants. Now we are going to see their uses, how they are used in the sentences. And one more thing, that articles are number 4. I want to note that, I want to take in consideration the articles. They are also determinants. And you know very well that which are the articles. A and the. So look, a and these are indefinite articles and the is definite articles. So both the articles are also included in the determinants. They are all determinants and they do the work of adjectives, means they qualify the nouns in the sentence. Look now how they work in the sentence. We are going to take some sentences and clear the idea, then you will get more idea. So when you watch the video, all of you, so you have to keep notebook with you and pen and write down the notes. Okay. So look here now. First of all, we are going to see that example: some and any. Now some and any, how they are used? See that some used in affirmative sentence. And any in negative sentence. In negative sentence. So these are the use of the determinants. Now we are going to see the use of some and any. Look now, for example, I am giving you first example of some. She has some butter. Okay, this is the first example. The second example of some. There is some sugar in the pot. Look here, some in the both sentences, and the both sentences are of affirmative. So some is used in affirmative sentences. Okay. Now look here, and you can see that these are the nouns butter and sugar comes after the adjective, means the determinants, because these determinants qualify them. Here in the first sentence, this determinant some qualifies butter. In the second sentence, some qualifies sugar. Okay. Now another one is any. As I told you that any is used in negative sentences. So look at there is not any pens. Look here, you can see that any is used in the negative sentences. There is not any pens. Okay, this is the first example, and the other example is that I have not any books. Here also same way, any is used in the negative sentences. Look that this actually this difference should be remembered, should be noted down. Okay, means some is used in the affirmative sentences and any is in the negative sentences. Okay, and as it is described, as it is mentioned, that any here qualifies noun pens in the first sentence, in the second sentence any qualifies books. Okay, so that way. Another example we are going to see that another determiners. We are going to have little examples so that you can get them more idea, and you can just find other examples from the book itself, from the grammar book. And I am telling you that this is your homework to be done. You have to make 2 sentences of each determiners. Okay, this is your homework. In the beginning I am telling you, you have to make 2 sentences of each determiners and send it on my number. You know that very well. Number will be given, okay, in the video itself. Nothing more? Okay, okay. Look now, I am going to tell you that now. Sometimes now, here any is used. In interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences. For example, do you have any pens? So look, here any is used in the interrogative sentence. You can note this down. Another example I am giving you the same. Does he have? Any sense? Here also, in the both sentences you can see the clear use of any in the interrogative sentences. Okay now, but sometimes some is also used in the interrogative sentences. How? We are going to see that. Some is used in the interrogative sentences. Sometimes it happens, okay. For example, I am giving you. He did he have some coffee? Look here now. Did he have some coffee? Here actually this is the interrogative sentence and some is used here as a determinants before the coffee noun. Okay, so that way. Another example I am giving you. Can can you make some breakfast? Look here. Can you make some breakfast? The some in the both sentences are using interrogative sentences, as we saw that. Okay. Another example I am going to give you of another determiners now. Some examples I am going to give you. Little now. Now look, the meaning of little is nothing. Little means nothing, or hardly any. So look that if little is used single, so it does not have any meaning, or is having some meaning, means very little. Okay, so we are going to see that how they are used. He has little knowledge. You can see here he has little knowledge. I am going to underline the little here. So what does that mean? You know, little knowledge means he does not have any knowledge. Correct? Because already in the definition we saw that little means nothing. After that, a little. The meaning of a little means some. What does that mean? A little means some. I am going to give you one example of it. I have little okay. I have little information. So look here, I have little information here, a little. So look here, the difference between the only little and a little. So a little makes some actually says that something is there. Only something. Okay. Already we wrote the meaning. A little means I have a little information, means I have some information. Okay. Now the little. The little means more. So look here, the meaning of the little means more than little and a little. Okay. For example, he makes the little money. Don't do that nastiness. Look, he makes the little money. Here the little money means more. Understand? More than a little and little. Okay. So this is the difference. Okay. And as it is, you know that very well, they have already qualified the nouns coming after them. Okay. So these are the examples. Same with the few. I am giving you some examples of few also. Few means none or hardly any. Is negative meaning few. For example, he has few means of earning. Look here now, few means he does not have any use of earning. It means that few means nothing. Another example, a few. What does that mean? She has a few books. A few books here, because when it comes with an article a, that it means something, means some. Okay, a few means what? Some. So look at, she has a few books means she has some books. Okay, at least. Now the book, the few means more. Example, we know the few people in the town. Now look here, the few we use in this. Another example, the few. It means that here already the meaning of the few is written more. Means we know more people in the town. Means it actually it makes the affirmative sense, positive sense. The or a few, but single few does make no sense. It does not make any sense. Okay, so like that. So these are the determiners. I am going to tell you little more, because you must have got an idea now about the determiners, how they are used and what are their function in the sentence. Now either means both. So whatever you are going to do in manner, actually in general manner, it is called both. Now look, for example, he can take either routes. To reach his destination. Look here now. Here I use either in the sentence, and it means that both the roads. He can take either roads to reach his destination, means he can take both the roads. So this is the use of either. Now neither. Neither means none of it. For example, he, she knows neither of them. Look here now. She knows neither of them. So neither is used in this sentence telling that nothing, none of it. She knows neither of them means she knows nobody. Both of them, or whatever the people are mentioned here, she knows nobody here. Okay, neither means nobody or none of it. So you got an idea and clear an idea. Okay, so these are the determinants, and you can now the rest of the determinants are there, and you must have got an idea, clear idea of determinants, how to use them in the sentences, what are their uses. Okay, so you can find more sentences from your textbook, English textbook, and write them. Okay, with these determinants. Okay, as homework, and send me on my number. Okay.